Breaking news coming in. American officials fear that Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 was captured and flown to a mystery location after debris seen at sea has been ruled out, and new data reveals it was airborne for 5 hours after vanishing. US investigators examining whether the flight was taken to another location. Officials suspect data from the engines of the aircraft suggest the plane flew a total of 5 hours. Counter-terrorism officials are concerned that the pilot or someone else turned off the flight transponders. 4 more hours of flight time would allow the plane to fly 2,200 nautical miles, and that may explain why it simply went off the radar. Let's get a word in from headlines from news editor of CCTV, China Central Television in Beijing, Vikram Gopinath, who's with us on the phone line. Vikram, the United States, the CIA, not ruling out a possible hijack operation on flight MH370. They say that there is reason to believe that the flight was airborne for at least 5 hours.
A couple of hours back, the acting transport minister of Malaysia had come out with a press conference where he clearly denied this particular report. He said this report is inaccurate, and he did speak to Boeing officials and the makers of the plane, who say that this could not have happened because they could not get any kind of recording of signals after its last contact with the ATC. As we discussed earlier, Shiv, that there are several reports that are coming in that and several media agencies are quoting, but this is definitely, it's already 120 hours, more than 120 hours, and there's still absolutely no clue about the plane. The acting transport minister clearly coming out and saying that they are doing their best. They're getting harder and harder to find out. They've deployed more vessels.
Yes.
They're shifting back to the South China Sea, and they're focusing more on the South China Sea at this point of time. In fact, even the Indian vessels have also joined in, as you had mentioned earlier. So it's definitely getting difficult at this point of time.
Thanks, Vikram, for getting us an update on that story. I want to just update our viewers on precisely what this is. Vikram has just told us that a senior transport minister has actually denied these reports. They've said that information of this kind purporting to the, making an indication of how long the aircraft was airborne is impossible to actually get as far as the engine's health is concerned. But there appears to be some kind of diversion in precisely what US officials have actually said at this time, though there is information and there are reports, several reports about the possibility that the aircraft was hijacked and manually maneuvered away from its flight path in some general direction southwest. Remember, the Indian Navy and Indian Coast Guard have also joined the hunt for the aircraft. But the mystery has actually deepened because there appears to be reason to believe that the aircraft may not have crashed and may have been hijacked and taken to a separate area by hijackers on board. Could this have been the people with the stolen passports, the pilot? No clarity on that just yet, but there is speculation at this point of time. Well, as we speak, there are 10 countries hunting for any signs of this aircraft, including China. And so far, all debris that has been recovered or noticed on the surface of a large swath of ocean that has been surveyed so far by at least 3 countries and their militaries has led investigators to believe that they haven't found a single piece of the aircraft just yet, leading to even more speculation of a possible hijack.